also resume here. I think number 3 will resume. Okay, number 3 will resume here. The question 3 is also on capacitor. Why capacitor again? Alright, 10 microfarad capacitor is connected to a 12 volt battery. Calculate the charge. Very simple. Q equals to CV, and that's all. So given, we have our C as 10 microfarad and our V as 12 volts, and they ask us to find the Q. So you know that Q equals to CV, so which means that Q equals to C, that is 10 times 10 to the power minus 6 times 12. At the end of the day, 10 times 12 is 120. 120 times 10 to the power minus 6. Standard form, we speak 2 from minus 6. So I have 1.2 times 10 to the power minus 4 coulombs. And I settle that. In case they want to, if it is objective, this something like this appear, I want to see it in microcoulomb, it will be 120 microcoulomb. It's still the same thing. Anyone. I move to 3A2. 3A2. For you to talk about 3A2, energy stored. Energy stored in what? Energy stored in the capacitor, that is, we have E equals to half CV square. So E equals to 1 over 2 times C. What's our C? Our C is 10 times 10 to the power minus 6. V is 12 square. So 2 here 1, 2 here 5. So I've settled that one. I'm having 5 times 10 to the power minus 6 times 144. Let my calculator finish that for me. 5 times 144 will give me what's that? 720. So I'm having 720 times 10 to the power minus 6 joules. If you want to take it to standard form, I can say or 7.2 times 10 to the power minus 4 joule. I think I have settled that. I want to go to the B part of the question. So I think I can, this paper here, I can. Now we are doing our 3B here, since we have settled 3A altogether. So 3B, I'll write it here, solution continues. So 3B. Now let's follow the question as it is. It said 2 capacitors of 4 microfarad and 6 microfarad are connected in series. When capacitors are connected in series, the formula is the inverse of C total plus the inverse of C1 plus inverse of C2. Please don't mix capacitors with resistor. Just know that they have the same name, but when you talk about the formula, they work in opposite way. Let me say that. So 1 over C total equals to 1 over 4 plus 1 over 6. So the LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. So I have 3 plus 2 equals to 1 over C total. So 1 over C total equals to 5 over 12. So let me just C total equals to 12 over 5. If you are a calculator type of person, you want to go by calculator now, 12 divided by 5. I think that will give us 2.4. You can see that 2.4. So that is, so you say this microfarad or 2.4 microfarad. I think we have settled that. Now looking at this C part of the question, this C part, I think we have solved this question C part before, something like that. 3 capacitor of 2 microfarad, 3 microfarad and 5 microfarad are connected in parallel. I think we solved this question here in 2C. So while repeating itself, maybe that one is a mistake. In case You want to verify that we have done that. Let me bring it from what we did then when we got the answer. I think this is the answer here. We got I think this is it. This is what we got to replace that. Indirectly it shows that we have done this 3C before. You don't need to waste time. Now 3D. When you talk about our 3D, so 3C settled to 3D now. It said if a wave travels 180 meter in 3 seconds, calculate its speed. Well, that was a very simple question, and time to cover 600 meter. Wow, that's very interesting, really. But let's break it down. Given. Oh yes, a given. So what are those things given to us? They give us the distance as 180. Let's say the distance, maybe x for distance, and they give us time, 3 seconds. This question is very simple and interesting, but calm down to do it. You know, all of us achieve that speed, distance over time, which is 180 over 3, which gives us 60 meter per second. Now, using this speed to now get it time, they said when s has now become 600 meters, and now remember we have gotten our speed at 60 meter per second. We want to find t. Permit me to divide my book. So we now have t as, so v equals to s over t, which means 60 equals to 600 over t, and t equals to 600 over 60, and t equals to 10 seconds. 10 seconds. And that's how we settle that. We go to question number 4. Go to question number 4. Question number 4. Number 4A. The question here is talking about an object is placed 20 cm in front of a concave mirror with a focal length 10 cm. Calculate the image position and the magnification. I believe you can do this one. You also pause the video and attempt this question. Put your answer in the comment box before you see the solution. All right. Given, they gave us u. Given, that's object distance. Our u is 20 centimeter. Our f is 10 centimeter. Wow, this one is very interesting because you are seeing your u to be double of the focal length. You're supposed to have known the answer like that. On which position? You know, when you have this, you know, center of curvature, radius of curvature is twice of frequency, and this is where the object is placed. An object is placed on C, where will the image formed? That's another key point. Assuming the question is objective, that's something you don't need to work out. But because of this is a classroom and we are doing revision, let's work it out. So you to see 1 over f, 1 over u, 1 over v. So 1 over 10 equals to 1 over 20 plus 1 over v. So 1 over 10 minus 1 over 20 equals to 1 over v. LCM is 20. We have 2 and 1. Are you there? So indirectly we have 1 over 20 and 1 v inverse. V equals to 20. You're supposed to know that when that's the only position where object and the image will be the same is when object is placed on center of curvature on C. When object is placed on C, the image is also formed on C. That is your V and U. They will be the same value, the same distance. That is on C, on center of curvature. And they said in the next question we should find the magnification. What will be the magnification? You know, they are the same, so definitely the magnification must be 1. But let's work it out. So magnification is size of image over size of object, that is image distance over object distance, 20 over 20, and the answer is 1. No unit. Magnification has no unit. And I go to 4B. I go to 4B now. When we talk about 4B, very interesting question. This question is under the speed of sound in air, relationship between the velocity or the speed of sound and the absolute temperature. Please do well to watch our video on sound waves. That video explains everything and you will see many questions on this topic. Please do well to watch. You want to write exam, JAMB, POSUTM, NECO, and the likes. Don't joke with all these things. Alright, I'm interpreting the question. The speed of sound in air is at 0 degrees Celsius. Our T1 is 0 degrees Celsius. It must be converted to Kelvin plus 273 to give me 273 Kelvin. And what's the speed at that moment? Our V1 was 331 meter per second. The next you find this V2 as T equals to, find the V2 as T2 equals to 25 degrees Celsius, the room temperature. You convert it to Kelvin plus 273. So you have 298 Kelvin. And at that point, you'll be having V1 over T1 equals to V2 over T2. What's our V1? Start replacing the numbers. 331 over 273 equals V2 over 298. When you cross multiply, you'll be having 273 V2 equals to 331 times 298. So V2 equals to 331 times 298 over 273. My calculator should work right now so that we get accurate value on. I have 331 times 298. Let's confirm that on my calculator. 331 times 298, the answer. So the answer